Hey guys, it's Shauna. Thank you guys for watching this video. I know that some people have been really concerned because I have not posted anything and wanting to know how Vegas went. Vegas was amazing. It was fun and terrifying all at the same time. I met great people and I believe that it went as well as it could have gone. I got nervous. I feel like I could have done better, but at any rate, I think it went okay. After I came back from Vegas, I got sick, like super sick, guys, like in bed, 3 months. I mean, I could of course move. I mean, but I had to stay at home in bed pretty much. No, I lost a ton of weight. I wasn't eating. I was losing my hair. It was bad. Like I'm still trying to gain weight back. I got to 103 pounds and I'm like at 110 now. I mean, I'm trying, I'm trying to get there. Super sick. And so we got a doctor, just a primary care doctor. And first visit, I walk out with scans for thyroid cancer and colon cancer. Scared me to death. Like I was like, holy cow. Like in an instant, I'm thinking, because it runs in my family, both of those things. So the problems I was having and the likelihood that that could have been the issue scared me so bad. So then I went through this. I want everybody that I love to know that I love them, and I try to overly love, I guess, in a sense. Like, I don't know. I always want to do nice things for people, and then they'll look at me and go, why? I'm like, because I guess I want that, you know what I mean? So I just give it out, wanting that back. And it's weird. It's weird that when someone's nice to somebody else, that's awkward. That doesn't feel normal. That's something wrong with our society when that's somebody does something nice and you feel like, wait, what? Why? It's like, well, because you needed help putting the TV in your car, or whatever the case is, or he wanted $5, or you know what I mean. I try to make sure that the people in my life know that they're important. I write my kids letters. I send them cards. I talk to them all the time, but I mean, like just special things for them, special things for certain people. I saw this, thought of you here, So all of a sudden I was like, man, I just want everybody to know I love them. I just want everybody to know I love them. And that's great. But then I got served papers from my ex-husband for full custody for my kids, which anybody watching probably figured that that was going to happen eventually, and I did too. I mean, I had a feeling. I hoped that he wouldn't. But he did. So I've been going back and forth from here to Oklahoma to go to court while being sick. To do something that I was totally terrified to do someday. Something I never wanted to have to do. So, I am sorry I haven't been on here. I've been trying to dig deep into my spirituality to find some kind of peace in the mix of all of this and trying to figure out why. And maybe there's no reason why. But guys, I mean, I'm getting hit hard. And, some people say I put this on myself. Well, I'm moving to help my dad and be home and try to do more with this. Guys, this me not talking has been helping for me to do this. Because my body made me take a complete break and really look at how I feel about things. I've been so concerned, like I said, here I love you, here I love you, here I love you. Just going and giving and giving and giving, and I just haven't stopped and said, what do I want? How do I feel? What am I going to do? And so I had to have that moment, apparently, and I had the moment. I missed an opportunity on Monday to go to Florida because I had previously promised a family member that I would be here to, pick her up from the airport, take her where she needed to be for the whole week. I had a previous obligation. 2 days before, I get a text and she says that she didn't get the ticket, she's not coming. So I completely missed an opportunity to come and speak because I was trying to be there for family. I keep trying to be there for people the way that I think, they would need me. But I'm missing out on things for myself, for you guys, for what we're trying to do. And I guess there's just space needed in my life for this because everything else in my life seems to be crumbling so that I am available, apparently, to do this. And that's the way it seems to me. And I don't think that's right, but I know the relationship that I have with my kids is strong, so I'm not worried about that. I just miss them. And my heart is broke because I never thought my ex-husband would ever do that, because I'd never do that to him. You don't try to take people's kids from them. You work together as a parent like we always have. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Anyway, so please forgive me, guys. Please forgive me for not being so active right now. Everything has kind of hit me, and I'm just trying to adapt and adjust and figure out which way I'm going. We had somebody come to the door the other day for a representative that I'm going to be talking to because they're getting deep into criminal justice reform, and it's local here. And then I'm also getting in touch with a preacher who goes into the prisons and talks with the people there and see if I can't get in to do that. And that's also local. So I'm trying to do some local things, guys, build up some local community support. And I want to come out to Florida and do whatever we need to do. I'm available now. I just didn't have the time I had to do something else with the family, but that didn't work out either. So I do apologize that I wasn't there. I wish I could have been. And I'm not 100% ready, but I'm ready. And I think that the next step in the healing process is being more vocal about what I've already healed through. And that's going to be extremely difficult to open up about what I've healed. But it's extremely important because I know you guys are going through some of the same things, and you need to know that somebody else is here going through the same stuff, and you're not alone. Just like I need to feel like I'm not alone, right? This is a support system here. And I'm sorry that I just was not here, but guys, everything just crashed on me, and I needed to take care of my domestic things before I could be completely available to do anything and deal with my emotions about it. Man, Vegas triggered me all over the place, and it went okay, but I didn't feel like I had my safety, I guess. It's like I didn't have you guys with me. Like when I go to conferences, I meet you guys, I talk to you guys, we eat lunch together, stuff like that. Vegas, I didn't know anyone, and everybody was kind of doing their own thing. So, and I was talking about an extremely difficult topic. So I felt inside, nobody made me feel this way because everybody's just doing their own thing, which is completely normal. But on the inside, I was already feeling insecure. And then that just made me feel even a little bit more insecure. So I don't think I did the best, but you can't get there unless you fail. And failing is only another step to success. So I may not, see, I'm working on how I talk. I may not have gotten the message exactly the way I wanted to get it out, but I understand that the message was received. So it was still, we still fixed, or the resolution happened, everybody got the message. It just, to me, because I'm my own worst enemy, my own worst critic, I just didn't think I delivered it the way that I really wanted to deliver it. Anita helped me so much with that slide, and I seriously just shut off from everybody for all this time. I've stayed home. I am taking care of my dad. My dad has to have another surgery. His chest has been, this is another thing that hit me, his chest has been broken for 2 years ever since they did his heart surgery. It busted. It never healed properly, so his chest plate has been just moving around and hurting him for like 2 years. So now we have to go and get that cut open and have them put him back together, and that's a 6-month recovery for him. So I'm just here at home taking care of Dad, helping him, getting things done for him and my stepmom. You know, domestic stuff, keeping the house up, cooking, things like that. And I started learning to play music because I want to start getting my emotions out in a way that I feel would help me release them. Whether anybody receives it or not, it's just something that I feel like I need to really do right now. And it's a positive thing for me to release some of this emotion, because I do feel like I'm not allowed to have feelings or a voice in any situation, and I don't like that. I don't like the fact that my kids can't have a voice. You know, I mean, I guess they can, but I don't feel like they do. Like, I can't say everything right now, guys. I will share. Believe me, when it's done over with, I will share. And you will see me probably crumble when I tell you, because it just put a permanent scar in our family, you know? Like, we didn't operate like this. We don't try to take the kids from each other, you know? It's just difficult. So just being here with my dad, going to court, playing music, getting deeper into my spirituality, trying to quit smoking, keeping my hands busy. I'm learning the guitar, which keeps my hands busy quite a lot, and it makes my hands freeze up, which is funny. Like, my fingers do like all this like weird stuff, and it doesn't move. I have to like really rub it to get it, because my hands are not strong. It's just a lot, guys. It's just a lot, and I needed to be able to go through some of the emotions I went through and deal with them and let them go, so that I can be better with this. And it's just all part of the healing process. And at some point when things are done, I can explain more and tell you guys more of what's been going on. But I will just say, it has been one shit show after the next. And I've been really sick through it all. But I'm getting stronger. And it doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down. It matters how many times you get back up. And I'm back up, and I am pissed. So we will see what happens. But I am going to talk about everything. I told you guys I'm transparent, and I want to share with you guys everything in the journey that I've been going through, and how hard it is to learn how to be free. My God. That has been so hard. I went through a stage of being scared of everything. Went through a stage of being completely paranoid about everything, and nothing was going on. I was in my room. Like, you guys, I will share everything. But this has been one of the hardest healing processes I've ever gone through. When you learn to love yourself and have respect for yourself, you really realize how many people don't. And it's really sad. However, I know you guys love me, and I love you guys very much. I will fight for my kids, and I will fight for this, and I'll fight for my freedom, because be learning how to be free is part of this healing, and that is just hard. It's just so hard. It's like, even if I have a judgmental comment in my mind, like about somebody, I'm driving, and I see some woman and she's wearing some weird outfit, and I think something in my head, like something judgmental or whatever, I'm constantly like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be judgmental. Like, I constantly am trying to not be negative about anything, but then it throws me into like a paranoid, like, oh my gosh, I judge, so therefore I'm going to be judged. And it just, this constant thing inside my head that I'm trying to release. And I think that's just part of the probation programming in my mind. It just seems like I'm making choices and positive choices to learn to play music, to, be here with my dad. I'm going to learn other things, which I'll talk about too. I'm going to tell you guys all that stuff. But I've got these things that I'm putting into place, these seeds that I'm planting so that me and my kids can have a great future someday. And but through it all, there's all these things hit me. And all I want to do is talk to you guys and tell you what's going on. And I miss being around people who understand how I feel. My family and the people around me, they can try to sympathize, but they just don't know really how it feels. I know you guys do. There's just this horrible stigma. Just a horrible, horrible thing. Anyways, so, again, I am so sorry. It was unavoidable. There's nothing I can really do about it. If I'm sick, I'm sick. I can't do anything about that. But I'm getting stronger. I'm gaining weight. I'm not losing hair anymore. And I'm ready to talk. I've done a lot of healing, and I think there's so many more things we can add to the program that is already there, and there are certain things we can take away that's already there. The program for that is not bad. It's just it's programming, and I think that each person in the world has their own unique cycle and their own unique things that go on with them. And so in my mind, I don't think we should have a one set, this is the way it is, because it's like they're trying to do school reform, and I'm all for that, because you take all these kids and say you all have to learn this exactly the same way, right? I mean, you have one teacher who has one style of learning and 24 students that have 24 different ways of learning, and so you've got 16 students that are lost. They cannot follow this teacher, and she doesn't know any other way to teach, right? It's kind of like that. It's like you've got all these people in this room talking about what happened, what they did, all these things, and it's just repetitive and repetitive and repetitive and repetitive, and there's no moving past the thing that happened. What about the feelings after? And yeah, there was stuff like this in counseling, but not to the core of what I've done healing with. And I think that the world as a whole needs some kind of healing like this. It's hard. Like, it's so hard that I don't really think that, I'm pretty sure my marriage isn't making it through, because my husband says I can't grow anymore. I don't want to look that deep inside myself. I can't grow anymore. Some people just don't want to. And some people, once they start, they can't stop. I need to be free. I need to know what that feels like, and not just free from in the world, like I'm home. I mean free in my mind, in my body, my spirit, and just feel free. And I can't do that without going through this healing and forgiveness and unconditional love for myself and respect for myself and others, right? You have unconditional love and respect for yourself. You do it for others. You treat them very nicely, the way you would want somebody to treat you. That's why I was like, here's a gift. Here, love me. Here, do this, because I want to see somebody smile. I want to help their day be better. I'd wake up in the morning, guys, and be like, okay, I just want to go right back to sleep. I was so worn out, so tired, had no energy, just so weak. I'd have to get up and do things like take my son to school, but then I'd go right back to bed. So sick. And the doctors really don't know. Well, they found a few things that I'm not going to discuss on here with my thyroid and with my colon. So just things we need to watch out for, and things that we're preventing because of the positivity of the cancer chromosomes that they found. So anyways, I don't have cancer. I had pre-cancer stuff, so we took care of that, okay? The guy is taking care of finding out pre-cancer stuff, finding out that that's... God, it's been hard, guys. It's like, okay, well, you're sick. Well, you have this, and we'll take care of it, but you can have it again. It just changes the way you look at life. And then after that, my ex tries to take the kids. It's just so much stress. And my husband and I have been back and forth for a year on what we're doing with each other. If we're staying together, we've been trying to work on our marriage for an entire year, because it's just, everything's been so stressful. Doing the healing work is extremely hard, guys, because it hurts. You gotta look at what's hurting you. You gotta look at the things that helped create the pain you have inside, so you can release it, because it doesn't serve you in today's world. That was a long time ago, you know? So anyways, this went longer than I even expected it to. I didn't mean to cry. I'm sorry. I'm just human, and I go through my things too. I'm not forgetting about you guys, nor would I ever forget you guys. Like I said, I'm trying to get into the prisons here to go talk to the people there. I'm getting together with politicians, people running local stuff. So I'm not just not doing anything. It's just right after Vegas, 3 months, I was so sick, guys. And then my stuff got hacked into while I was in Vegas, or something like that happened. And so I don't even have my social media stuff, okay? I have this. This is how I can contact you, and you guys can contact me. I don't even have the emails anymore. Everything got hacked into. So I just shut everything down. Or, well, tried, but some of them I couldn't. Anyways, it's not me. This is the only thing on here that's me, okay? Anyways, thank you guys for listening, and things are going to be getting straightened out. And again, I'm sorry I couldn't come to Florida on Monday. I really wanted to, and I was so mad that the plan that I had with my sister-in-law bailed out, because if it wasn't family, I would have canceled that stuff and come to Florida if it wasn't family, but it was family, and it's a little irritating, but maybe that opportunity wasn't for me. Maybe there's just another opportunity out there waiting, right? We got to think positive, guys, and that's just how I've been thinking about life, is it's all just positive. And we can get through this. You know, there's a reason why these things happen, and I don't know exactly, but we're moving in the right direction, because here I am talking to you again. So sometimes I just need my space. You know, Vegas was big. And I was a very, very small pinpoint in a very big world, guys. And I wasn't ready. I did it, but emotionally, I just wasn't ready. And it took me out for a minute. I realized a lot of things about myself when I had to stop, when my body made me stop. I go, and that my body made me stop and made me really look at things, and I had to, and it was painful, but it was necessary. I was like, where's the word? I can't think of the word. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for still loving me and supporting me. I still love and support all of you. Dealing with depression and dealing with things like this is not easy, but having people who I know are supportive does. But I also know that pushing people out makes it's where I lose friends, and I don't want to lose any friends. I'm just going through a rough time. I'm just going through a rough time. Okay? And I love all of you. And I still am fighting. Even if you can't see it, I'm fighting myself to get through my abuse, my pain, my issues. Okay? Anyways, I gotta go. I love you guys. Thank you for listening, and know that even if you don't hear from me, I'm still here. Okay? I'm just taking a moment to handle things in my world that I need to handle. Okay? Love you guys, and I will see you soon. I will come on here again soon. I promise. Okay? Thanks, guys, for your support and your love. It means the world to me. Know that your support and your love means so much to me. Sometimes I just need a minute. Thanks, guys. I love you. Bye.